Всем привет! Вы на канале Качкус, и мы продолжаем проходить The Outer Worlds 2. Всем приятного просмотра и спасибо за ваши лайки. Очень холодно. Прижмемся, давай прижмемся.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Keep those eyes open, soldiers. Corneal frostbite be damned.
Давай. Окраина сада. Так, у нас вот тут... Нет. Понимаем. Ну, пошли. Туда хоть.
I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Use
caution as you progress. There's been reports of personalities.
Let me know when you need an instruction.
It appears we've dealt with all of them. Oh, that was a close one.
Ну, какого-то. Да забираемся, что можем крыть. Здесь ничего нету. И побежали. Так, размер магазина после опустошения оружия минус 40. Ну, это хрень, слушай. Давай по... Что они тут делают? Согласовать действия с союзником. Давайте согласуем.
Seems the Protectorate has been gaining ground since winning control of the archive.
U.N.I.A.C.U has likely been sorting out their logistic problems. Took a moon-sized computer to do it.
Так, 300 метров осталось. Про русскую локату, что ли? найден. Короче, в атаку пойдем еще. Ну и...
Nobody around. Ain't nothing there.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Ain't recharged.
Come on out. I give you my word. We can resolve this like
Sequencing attack strategies.
Things take time, Commander.
Ready to wait. On your sorry, ain't ready yet. Trigger finger's still tired. Too much couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter. Hostile.
Fortifying. Removing teammate.
Things take time, Commander. Up to, but I'm not ready. Ain't recharged. Sorry, ain't ready yet. Ain't recharged. Love to, but I'm not ready. These things take time, Commander. Trigger finger's still tired. Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I'm
Ain't recharged.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
Эти пошли. Забираем все, что можем. Короче, сейчас будет лутание.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
I'm the one you need to worry about.
Ну, если тетя за голову.
Check the enemy like just turned him.
Dispensing life-preserving.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Я не хотел перезапуститься, потому что что-то пошло не так. Я даже без понятия, кого он там убил, за что мне дали эту. Ну, блин, я тут ни при чем. Да. И кто? Вот,
Look at you.
диалог.
On time and everything. Boss said you'd be here.
Даже
Is it
время.
time
Ну
to begin
что
our
ж, пора
assault?
на
Or
наступление.
you want to let Spyreton languish under the heavy-handed boot of protectorate control a while longer? Had you pegged as a go-getter? Well, go get it then. We'll wait for the signal. Which I'm assuming is a lot of them screaming and dying all of a sudden. Our reinforcements ought to be along. Eventually.
Commencing combat-related activities. Fortifying team. Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Regain sight.
I wonder how much your head is worth. I see that.
Readying assist.
Ready to take the heat off.
Promoting.
Returning to cover.
Да.
Spyreton's ours.
Так, захватили. Теперь нам надо проанализировать.
See, protectorate's work, no doubt. Isn't there supposed to be a way to unseal this near the archives entrance?
Ну, открывай.
Pleasure not doing business with you.
Ну,
Schedule an appointment if you need to talk to me.
Well, Well, 3 cheers to a productive collaborative effort. Anyone asks, we were of most vital assistance. All right, good
Могли
work.
бы
We'll
сказать
take all the credit
спасибо.
from here.
Ну да. Ну и... Ты будешь открывать или нет? Зашибись, блин.
No chance they'll take this place from us again. No how, no way.
Yeesh. I understand this spot has strategic significance for the defense of the archive, but it is horrifyingly banal. I mean, I've
You're
been
the
stationed in some
subcontractor,
backwater
huh?
burgs in the past.
Well, quit standing
Seriously?
around. Go get us the archive.
Eggheads do anything for fun around here? It's all map charts and chalkboards and... How many Abakai does one outpost need? Hope they never retake this place, because I'm throwing all of it away.
Так. Вот туда зависло что-то. Так, ничего нету. Ну, нам, по сути, вот сюда вот надо, вот. Мини-ракеты. Сейчас кое-что проверим. Да, нет. Блин.
Engaging hostile.
You lot couldn't hit the Bronx. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Look there, Commander. Rift's all but turned that bridge to shreds.
Командир, смотри, разлом подорвал, да. Значит, мы все верно идем.
Protocols as indicated. Entering a confrontational state. Stamina. Sequencing attack strategies.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Standing by
Так.
is not advised until a means of closing rifts is attained. This unit helpfully reminds the commander that one such device is rumored to be on Praetor.
Браслет какой-то, ну да. Так, когда что?
Hit what in the where now?
Да, вроде бы нет. Плазменный резак какой-то нашли. Так, все-таки нашел способ тщательно осмотреть ящик. Понял. Так, урон плюс 1%. Вот, перемещение в архив. Всё. А,
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal for their assigned work?
Please observe that the archive entry is
зафиксирован
heavily
вход в архив.
Consider an
Плотно
alternate means
охраняет.
of access to
Рекомендую.
avoid direct protectorate engagement.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the
This
job?
unit recommends enabling ally lift access from Spireton, now that we have secured said location for said allies.
Go now.
Prudence dictates we repel.
Not a bad start, but we should consider calling down backup too. Many hands make for light, slaughter.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duties
Void
to
it.
the protectorate.
If we're going out, might as well be in a blaze of glory.
Бездна. Умирать так не такое.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Я же нашел кое-что интересное. Я надеюсь. Вот мини-рел. Давайте его сейчас проверим.
No sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Assessor Ostergaard making a mess of things again.
Got a distraction for you. I'm at.
М, 18 уровень уже есть.
Post haste.
Так.
It's not just a good idea. It's the law. Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment
bad company.
Fortified.
Собираем.
This area shows signs of scavenging. Maintaining your battlefield.
Trigger finger's still tired. Guards, get ready yet. Ready to wait. On your command. Nobody around. Ain't nothing there. No. No target.
Так, продолжая поиски, светящий корот идет от пульта. Сюда, что ли?
Landed on a hostile planet, day 35. Brought to you by the frigid cold and
И кто?
Oh. Not sure how you managed to approach unnoticed.
Я вас не заметил.
Could be I'd
Я
grown so
насколько
attuned to my surroundings. I became one with the wood and
стал
fire
единым
and the
с
earth. Were you
деревом.
left behind by
и
your
прочим.
unit too? Are you in need of some hard-fought knowledge about how to fend for yourself?
Скажу честно,
Must say,
я стал
I've become quite the expert.
экспертом в
While
своем
after
деле.
only just 2 weeks on my own, I ascertained how to pry open a rations tin unaided. Did you know there's a little opener key attached? It's all going in my manuscript. So glad you asked. I've recently evolved into a rugged, self-sufficient individual, fully accustomed to life in these caves, living raw and pure like our primitive, lice-ridden ancestors. Why, just the other day, I reinvented fire. I found a
Да
little
ладно.
doohickey I've named a light starter. You simply push
Да
a button
ладно, прикинь.
and flame comes out. Yes, indeed. I know this cave and several of the adjoining hallways, like, well, someone who'd scoured every
Их
inch for the
катается
barest
в
sustenance.
поисках пропитания. Вы знаете, как включить
Well,
лифт?
you'd probably need the necessary innards to its control board, which I happen to have in my possession, having rather forcefully obtained.
И
I might be convinced to part with them for a small favor. Some key legwork for a mighty hunter.
для тебя.
Fixing to take down one of the local ursopods. A few sprat corpses would be helpful as bait. Gather some, and we'll make a trade. Much as I appreciate the compliment, such work is beneath someone of my skills. Accomplished hunters like me are well known to enlist aid from peons, underlings, and guides. Their habitat stretches from inside the archive's entrance to all over the overlands. Actually,
Их нетрудно
here's a
найти.
fetching headpiece that ought to make it easier. Put it on, and they'll see you as one. Have at it now. I'll learn you all about self-sufficiency and survival yet.
Ой, чтобы... Найдите 5, ну. Ну, пойдемте искать крыс. Так, мы надели эту... Вот одна есть.
Remember, all subjects
But I'm not ready. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Health benefits available at your...
Всего 2 надо.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Give that for what you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Engaging combat protocols.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Так, еще 2.
Prudence dictates we reject individualism in all its many forms.
Тук-тук. На. Все нашли. Здесь сейчас соберем. Ну, теперь возвращаемся к...
Hoyt. Name's Hoyt, right? I've noted some right sophisticated interactions among the Krabbles lately. Intricate courtship rituals. Coordinated group efforts, all about thermal transfer. When my unit was first stationed down here, I kept making
Did you get the sprats I need?
Да.
So I might, bait the equal parts canny and fierce ursapod into a trap? Finally, give it here.
Наконец-то, давай сюда.
Warning. Consuming raw
Поедание
animals may result
сырого
in
мяса
digestive
может
distress.
привести к несварению. Да, вот
Parcels
что,
of
да.
victuals my neighbor sends over the tube have fallen off recently. Barely eaten for days. Sent me over a bunch of recordings, along with victuals. Offered some sound, if harshly put,
Но я его лично не видел,
looked out
понятно.
for me like I do so. Anyhow,
Ну,
here,
это
I wrenched these
уговор.
parts free out of the
Держите.
Spyreton lift controls. Just jam them back in there and kick it once or twice. Drop back in again sometime, will you? Occasionally. Ah, nice of you to drop by. Very, toothsome, if you don't mind me saying.
Угу. Ну, теперь назад. Теперь можно вызывать лифт. Вы сумели починить лифт, да? Как вы усердные. Как только дадите добро, мы... Ясно, выдвигаемся.
Prudence dictates we repel
Engaging aesthetics appreciation protocol.
Calcaduceus, not detected. Entry kindly, yet firmly
What a
declined.
visual.
What was in those rations? Oh, will this gastric nightmare never cease?
Далеко не далеко от этот кошмар.
Just a moment.
Секунду.
Forgive me, I found myself irregularly indisposed from one direction or the other.
Pardon us if we don't shake
Прости,
hands later.
что не подаем руки.
I am the archive's current operator. As such, I am the bearer of the Calcaduceus. I still have trouble saying that.
Никак не...
Like many others, the latest batch of Crabble rations disagreed with my constitution. I was compelled to find the closest loo, quickly. Sadly, 'twere outside yon secured door. If you have cleared our fortifications outside, I worry what has happened to our troops. I have little interest in sharing their fate. I would pass the Calcaduceus on to you, in exchange for granting me safe passage. The Archive would then recognize you as its operator. When there were others here, yes.
Да,
A
стоп,
shipment
прием.
of Crabble rations caused widespread similar.
Некоторые
If
тоже
you'll allow it,
погибли,
I would
да.
leave now to, here, you are now operator of the Archive. Congratulations. Be warned, you may find it a temperamental machine. Some maintenance may be required. Is there a protectorate cure to this problem?
Alcaduceus detected.
I feel rather...
Alternative operator postulated. Concluded. Finalizing replacement. Greetings, sentient. Welcome to the archive. I am
Добро пожаловать.
the Universal Equation Numeric Integration Analytic Calculator.
Ах ты
With the aid of my
вычислитель.
operator, I, a non-sentient inorganism, marshal vast computational resources across the moon of Cloister. Effectively.
Да, вы правы.
My tone and demeanor are a carefully constructed complex emulation. A means to effectively
Эмуляция, да.
to sentient beings. My express programmatical purpose is to aid humanity's advancement, to optimize profits, i.e. gain over expenditure, to maximize the needs of our society above others, to attract the most consumers.
It would appear the archive is experiencing an
Похоже,
error.
что у архива ошибка.
How may I best facilitate your efforts? Perusing contents. Anatomizing diversiform particulars. Concatenating manifold integrants. Cursory assessment complete. And impressive accumulation of rift data. Similar in composition, though decidedly not in scope, to that provided by the Protectorate. Information with the potential to offer unique commercial opportunities to those who wield it. But why simply huck goods better, when such a bounty could be used to flawlessly regulate societal harmony, oversight, and means of production? What is the aim of your query? The previous operator, Assessor Ostergaard of the Protectorate, pursued a like query 1 year, 6 days ago, though the amount you've provided is several orders of magnitude larger. To perform similar calculations of larger scale at current suboptimal levels of functionality would require 25.7 years, and any job over 2 decades is built
Так,
by the
оплачивать
hour.
почтовую доставку, понятно.
Calculatory processing presently hovers around 49.7% capacity due to internecine conflict, misuse, and a lack of technical prowess by recent operators and their associates. In order to improve calculatory processing of rift data in a timely manner, repairs must be made to address the damage done by Protectorate and Anti's choice operators. I am afraid that no is a mathematical certitude, despite the Protectorate and Anti's choice best efforts to prove otherwise. No must say I admire your drive. Some issues require the conspicuous application of force, such as a fractional reduction in output or descent. I am unlocking access to the Underlands, the subterranean cave network below. It houses 2 key external systems, cold storage and thermal transfer.
Холодное хранилище требует...
Before you may retrieve the punch cards needed for processing. Repairing thermal transfer is technically optional, but rather advised. If you fail to restore it, the archive and I may melt down later while running your calculations. Why is that optional? Our continued existence should be a paramount concern. Inverting targeting protocols. There. Any Protectorate still on the ground level is now being fired upon. Permissions within other areas of the archive are locked, however. It is an archival area dedicated to safe upkeep, the sum total of all our accumulated knowledge. It is some attempts by non-order operators to reprogram. When active, the archive generates an enormous... I can't yet. Who cares about a herd of pea-brained, ill-humored... Return later to discuss the remaining...
Опа. Ну, пойдем восстанавливать. Так. Сначала восстановить тепло. Ну,
Hold fire. This one looks friendly.
не стреляй.
Not protect me, at least. Watch yourself.
Just say we. Nobody around. There's nothing there.
Ну.
Over here! Free hole in the head! Combat!
Собираемся, что можем.
Caduceus detected. You are clear to enter thermal transfer. Be advised that an anti-stress field manager is present and
give the signal.
Status of these protection engineers is...
Hit one with the air now? Hey, got a distraction for you. U.A.K.U couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Auxiliary pump is in this repair.
Let me know when you need a
Entering a confrontational state.
Здесь что?
Engaging combat protocols.
hit him hard!
Ищем.
This toolkit is now the property of the Earth Directorate. Use pending. Engaging hostile Longhorn. Mechanism requires a fuse to be activated. A search of the surrounding area is recommended.
Да сколько вас здесь есть этих крабов гробных? Вот так вот. Это распугнул. Ремонтировать. Генератор системы воду выпуск.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Ой, сюда что ли еще надо?
Reading that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the archive's temperature flow. Now my crabbles are adapting to the warm waters. Such a pity that the archive and the crabbles cannot coexist in the same ecosystem. But the crabbles need me. That battling terminal can look after itself.
Теперь. Предохранитель какой-то надо найти.
One in 50 persons. Persons die from a crushing-related accident every year. Exercise caution around heavy machinery. Do not become a statistic.
For the Spartan lift, so I know he's tech savvy, just not survival savvy. Hopefully he appreciates the care packages I sent through the vacuum tube. He'd be long gone without them.
Так. Бегали и нашли вроде. Если я не ошибаюсь, то это... Опа! Оно что? Да, оно.
System repaired. Activation still required.
И теперь назад. Медицина. Теперь главный вопрос, как тут добраться? Угу. Ну да, карта есть, почему бы не использовать карту. Это вот сюда вот. Так, все правильно. Так, сюда. И вот сюда вот. Ну, использовать.
Thermal transfer is fully operational. Later, when I process your data, I will not melt down. Please proceed to cold storage to re-enable punch card retrieval.
И теперь побежали. Быстрое путешествие. Ну? Пошли назад. Что мне с этим крабовым мясом делать? Ну, там написано, не обязательно включить. Но он сказал, если мы не включим, он может перегреться. Блин. Понятно.
Who are you kidding? If you ain't cutthroat enough to turn the big profits, you ain't cutthroat enough to try anything on me. Really?
I don't care what you threaten me with.
Ты меня не
Not only
запугаешь.
am I smart for taking these supplies, but I'm following Auntie's laws. When scarcity begins closing its fist,
is the perfect time for aggressive capitalists. Buy cheap, hold long, and sell high, and you'll maximize your profits. Don't quote Auntie's laws of dystopian disruption to me. I'm the one who taught you those damn laws, and I hardly imagine she meant to apply them when it is literally a matter of our life or death.
У вас все в порядке?
how'd you get past the landmines?
Damn it, Barnett.
Why are you yelling at me? It's not like that's my actual job.
Спокойно, я вам не желал.
I caught this one hoarding supplies, despite agreeing that there'd be better profit to be had if we pool everything we've got. Ever since the lifts locked down, this pile of sprat excrement has been sneaking off at night to move some of our shared inventory into a little bonus stash only they know about.
You're only mad you didn't think to do it first. The fact that I'm the most up-and-coming go-getter is what's getting you steamed. Admit it.
Ты знаешь,
You're
я просто
jealous.
завидуешь.
Why would I be? Once I cram your cold body into a vacuum tube, I'm taking all your stuff.
Of course.
Да.
I'm doing what is smart and profitable under Auntie's laws, and I'll be damned if you two idiots will dissuade me.
Я понимаю, как он, но у вас двоих больше шансов выжить.
We do? I mean, of course, you're right. I'm sorry. But I saw a chance to get ahead. And Auntie always demands we take those chances when we see them.
I get it. Of course I thought about it, but I knew it'd be a mistake. And now, thanks to that foresight, my profits will go further since I'm not splitting them.
But I'm living up to Auntie's principles. We all know we should deeply gouge to create future earnings. Don't be bitter just because I'm the one who actually did it.
I guess you chose to swindle the wrong tube tech.
Entering a confrontational state.
Well, thank you for your help. Or for letting me solve this. Honestly, I'm not sure who did the killing and who didn't. Sorry, of course it was you. I'm just... Well, I guess I'm out of sorts. It's been a tough month. Well, there's no reason for me to stay here by myself. If I try and move it all alone, I'll definitely get hostilely acquired. I guess I'll call this vet.
Да. Добрый день, диспетчер. Это я не понял, как оно действует. Ну, мы наверх, ну, ударить туда.
stymies untoward inclinations and refashions the mind into a thing of symmetry.
Пойдем добывать модулятор разлома все-таки. Да, и мы его пропустили. Ну ничего страшного, сейчас мы найдем его, и все будет хорошо.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Protectorate personnel, only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystanders. Engaging.
Что? Ты все сказал? Робокоп несчастный.
Attention, IRC.
Bans issued by non-director
Робокопа,
level
блин,
entities.
задрали уже. Встреча замка, а у меня как раз встреча замков есть.
Can't just shoot in the thin air.
Вот сюда.
Due to an anomalous event, the interstitial hall and exhibition tower is off limits for the foreseeable future to any and all non-essential personnel. All requests to view the prototype rift anomaly modulator are hereby suspended for the time being. Further queries and study petitions to the lead researcher's office.
Что здесь? Ошибки какие-то, понятно. Отданные.
Days ago, his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the
Я научусь исполнять свой долг. Да. Надо. Нет, точно.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with me.
Not friendly life form
Sustain the systems who seek to harm us. We shall cleanse and step into the prosperous future our matriarch promised. Restoring.
Что еще? До свидания. Импульсный. О, неплохой такой молот. Угу. Наука.
I know how this looks, but I can assure you I have leave to look into. Oh.
Вы не из службы? Нет, конечно.
Then you must be responsible for all the commotion
Да,
I heard
от
just
меня.
now. For both our sakes, I think it best if we continue as we were. I was looking for proof, if you must. Albin, I'd grasp a live rod if I could pass its... That must have been so difficult for you.
Наверное, было.
Unless your lamps have...
Да.
Valancourt supplied my name. This facility is not a place where mistakes or coincidence is not... Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. I should have known you were here for the prototype.
Да, за
But for what
прототип.
ill-begotten purpose, I wonder? I'll scream if you try anything, and I have rather formidable vocal cords. So, would you care to try another answer?
Научный
Scientific
интерес.
curiosity does not exclude... I couldn't possibly rely on an... Whatever the cause of the incident, it is my duty as a law-abiding protectorate subject to gather proof. That is privileged information.
This is really necessary, Commander. She's already been fairly forthcoming.
Some things I cannot divulge, even under pain of death. This
Жулись
is one of them.
прототип, это концертово.
All I can say is that the prototype is just that. A proof of concept rendered in miniature. Back to the topic at hand. Do we have an accord?
Мы
Do you intend to make
договорились.
further errors
Или
in
еще вы,
judgment by
наверное...
rejecting my help? The prototype wants you to
Я
be
готов
cautious.
рискнуть.
That is what we've agreed upon.
Еще советы будут?
Valancourt keeps all of the items. I've already shared more with you than I ought. It's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. A technicality. The interstitial reconfiguration center. We were.
Так,
He
что
becomes
здесь
most
за
animated.
инфа?
His motivations are... He and the consul were
Помогите доктору.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Commander.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Bettering position. The protectorate endures.
State your intentions.
Prototype rift anomaly modulator located.
Вот модуль. Прототип из пуль. Подожди, где есть этот прототип?
It may provide your only avenue for escape.
То есть вот так он и делается.
Unsubtle thief. It's not every... I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far. A crude assessment and utterly untrue. I suspect you did not reach... Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date. Once I... Does such bravado... So be...
Hostiles named. Somebody around.
Dispensing life-preserving medicine.
Improving position.
Your battlefield stamina.
Standing by.
Дверь заперта на засов, так. Ну, в смысле, алло. Нет.
Especially perturbed. You know what protocol says? It says,
Investigating hostile act.
closer in
Disruptive influences.
Найти карточку.
Don't be reluctant to unfold any rifts you come across using the modulator. They may eject something useful to you.
Disabling these automechs has reduced your chances of violent death, Commander. Odds of suffering a random coronary crisis have not decreased.
You suppose there's been
Locked in stock.
You can't fight contentment. Lost him.
Engaging combat protocol.
Ammunition depleted.
Забираем бегом.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Только что.
I'm up too, but I'm not ready. I'm the one you need to worry about. for you.
Minimizing exposure. Ought to reload. Taking cover. I'm inclined to give chase. My vexation grows as this drags on. All subjects cross. Right. Back to it. Closer and
Sequencing attack strategies.
Вернуться к доктору Херну.
Ammunition depleted.
А мы отдадим до ушов. Забирай.
Having that device nabbed on his watch nigh guarantees Valancourt a long stay and mental refreshment.
Ну, я
If
в
he is
курсе.
not subjected to swift and fitting arbitration. I knew it! I am absolved! And yet, I cannot possibly imagine what would have possessed him to deliberately endanger the Sovereign's life. It's unconscionable. I would have liked to have been there when you gave that villain his reward. But nevertheless, my name is cleared and you deserve a reward for your efforts. I'm not sure murder have no... Thank you again. But you mustn't stay. Go. I'll handle the cleanup.
Invasive elements!
Сбежать через ангар. Сбежали. Ну, вроде бы все, мы все сделали, мы пришли опять туда. Эти трудные нас будь начеку.
Ready to waste them on your command. Nothing there.
Is the... Nobody is sure where you came from, though everyone agrees you were not... Or maybe they're so smart, they've solved the universal equation already. Ooh. What can you possibly do with an archive locked behind... That It froze every person fighting inside the complex. Order and the... Correct. Though since they controlled the archive, they've been able to reinforce while my unit is not. We need a way out of... If you can reach the terminal and reactivate the lifts, I can re-establish contact with my superiors. Allow...
Enemy near. Statistical chance of virus increasing.
To retrieve key data in cold storage in its present state requires a series of manual overrides.
This is me when I found you, Commander. Practically frozen stiff. Let's go.
Identified. Proceed to the cartridge extractor controls. There.
Так. Вытерять вторую ячейку для оружия, например. Ну, я хочу escape нажать.
Perform a manual override to allow extraction.
I didn't do... Wait! You out there, what did you just... Please, come talk to me, I must know... What in the name of the matriarch did you do? We've been trying to restore these systems for weeks to no avail, and yet you stroll in here, wave that thing around, and the whole system lights up like a white dwarf? What did you do?
Что вы делали?
You mean to say we've been running ourselves ragged here, while the whole time there's a device that controls the entirety of the Archive's computronic systems?
Да.
And it was in the Protectorate's possession? That's... What does it do? How does it work? Please, tell me everything.
Это ключ.
Truly? Why, if that were to enact any additional functionality in our lab, it...
I wonder if there's some way for the machines you've accessed to help me in my research. Please excuse me while I explore the various possibilities.
Так, что у нас есть? Журнал врачиста, так, это так, роботы сбежали.
Sovereign, forgive me. All I saw was an endless sea of snarling order traders pouring into the facility, and in that moment, my faculties desperately scrabbled to save ourselves. In my terror, I recalled the facility safety briefing and the dire warnings of the fire suppression system. Suddenly, my body rushed into action without the benefit of my wits. With no thought for my fellows, I triggered the system.
Я не хотел.
Transmuting every person on the outside of a pressure door into a grotesque sculpture of solid hoarfrost. And though the paradigm freely sacrifices subjects in defense of the Protectorate, it would be a despicable lie to say my choice was driven by anything but abject cowardice, which now makes me pretty clear.
Engage. Recommended
Confess
course
my
of action.
transgressions and accept
Violence.
retribution, and I'll do so soon.
Driving unfriendly.
Hey now, invasive element! That cover was much better!
Так, подожди, излечь.
Data brick extraction initiated.
Начать.
Proceed to the rail operations platform to reposition
Перейдите
brick
на
for export.
трансформационных
Note,
ТВО.
Protectorate troops have become alerted.
Sequencing attack strategies.
Go through them if necessary.
Fortifying. Enthusiast.
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander. Things take time, Commander. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Переместить.
Don't like the sound of that at all. Prudence dictates. I, your neighbors, can ne'er-do-wells!
Trigger finger's still tight.
That's some.
Dispensing.
Так. А не включу. Так, а в смысле, а как так? Заблокировано. Включили питание. Поехали дальше.
Data brick now in position for export to the archive. Initialize the final transport command at the data gateway station nearby.
You are one step closer to flooding Arcadia with untold business opportunities.
Ускорить, значит. Давай теперь сюда.
They're in agitators, hopped up on sugar, no doubt.
Guard didn't see us coming. Bet those inside.
Врага нет. Дверь закрыта на засов. Это вот эта дверь закрыта на засов. Так. Персонал. Нет, запасы мне надо вот. Да, вот лифт, я его пропустил.
The first few days of laboring around our frozen fellows were difficult. It was, if I may cheekily say, cold, bleak, and biting. Yet,
let's hop to it, shall we?
I found myself
in combat-related activities.
and I seemed to have been my normal dancer, but now jealous at her contrivance. Given her always frigid demeanor, her disposition is no frostier today than it was before the incident.
Recharge! Hey, got a distraction for you.
Confronting threat. She's a better companion now than she ever was thought. And I relish the
Got eyes
thought
on
of
some
continuing
Milka.
our flourishing relationship in this new state.
Так. И вот.
There, the storage brick is on its way.
Теперь вернуться. Здесь заказ есть. Дневник.
The first few...
Alfred, forgive me. Shermer, reading that manual told me everything I needed to know about regulation of the archive's temperature flow. Now my Crabbles are
Теперь
adapting to
мы
the warm
крабнем,
waters.
понятно.
Such a pity that the archive and the Crabbles cannot...
Не, пока нафиг этот квест. Мы сейчас будем вот этот.
Can you imagine what it must have taken to build something like the archive? Engineering alone is unlike anything I've ever seen.
И да, сколько ресурсов ушло на это. Согласен с тобой. Только не зависай, пожалуйста.
The lack of discernible injuries on nearby corpses is a cautionary tale of
Перемещение в архив. Вот так. Ну, что ж,
Welcome back,
с возвращением.
Ought to hire the protector for demolition work. You're quite the go-getter. I had half your gumption.
God's waiting for you inside.
Ну-ка.
Storage is operational.
Плотное хранилище работает.
Sealing access to the archive's upper levels. There, you will need to revitalize the reactor and disseminate the rift processing instructions.
Rift processing may require the services of an exterminator. Someone good. But
have unlocked another display case in the central entranceway. The tremor cleaver, the first weapon designed with my aid, awaits you.
То есть это нам теперь.
Let's hit up the reactor next. I've got to see the heart of this beast.
Отремонтировать. Угу. Я, пожалуй, это себе заберу. Неплохой такой.
What are they doing down there? Are there?
Data brick of interest within retrieval range.
Так, один есть. Так, главное меню. Не нажимать запись. Это мы прочитали, подождите, еще.
Readying assault protocols.
You lot could have hit the broadside of a freighter.
И сюда. Архив сообщений.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. Protector and bunker mech is a formidable obstacle. Maybe.
Да.
The very best technology. Native workaround might give considerable work. Namely, reactor fire suppression system online. Reactor reinforcement door sealed. Reactor reinforcement doors unsealed. Emergency ammunitions cache unsealed.
Ну, генератор. Перезапусти.
The archive reactor has been returned to operational status.
Ну-ка, если сюда пойти. Вот так побежать. Ну? И... Была не была. Ну да, конечно. Понятно. Пом. Мысли, зашибись. Так. Дубль номер 2. Угу.
Subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. What's your task? Return to the Archive Central Interface to initiate processing. I am analyzing the RIF data further. What an...
И теперь в архив. Не, ну слушай, это капец серия будет. Очень долгая. И куда ты поехал? Все, я надеюсь, что возвращением здесь, и мы можем вытянуть все биты до последнего.
crime real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands.
Протокол не работает, это ошибка.
Rift data will be impossible until 2 out of 3 competing priority sets are expunged.
My priorities parallel those of the Order co-founder, the charismatic mathematician, to help nudge humanity toward its ultimate ascendance, hinder outsiders from disrupting our perfect system.
Bankrupt our rivals and force them to buy all manner of necessities from us.
At some point, humanity's knowledge of the universe and its workings will allow it sufficient means to end suffering, war, famine, disease, even death. Why not expedite that? Error, 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 error.
Ошибка, 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 да.
Error, error. Priority control access NUC unsealed. Initiative.
Guys is proceeding through the nearby doors to reach our next destination of interest.
Radical divergences from the architect's plan. Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. Multitude diversiform.
Spongiform. Waveforms. Oscillating. Cantankerously. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction. Imminent. Perfect community. With every luxury save freedom. Overt. Stop and consider. Be advised. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business. I could prompt why. You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Collective goodwill is just an invitation for others to come eat your lunch. Folks tend to get fighting mad when you jeopardize their livelihood. Think of humanity. Your oafish blundering. Vandalism. Sabotage. You drive a hard bargain. Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled. Knew you'd come around. Ah, much better. Ah, much better. Knew you'd come around.
Уйди, пожалуйста, не мешай, я тут был. Это отсоединить, потом вот это отсоединить. Теперь синий. Давайте синий отключим, она мне не нравится. Синий отключили.
Priority recoupled.
Так, синий отключили.
Knew you'd come around. Priority recoupled. Ah, much better. Priority recoupled. Ah, much better.
Красные порты и связанная задача. Синий, значит синий.
Priority recovered. Priority. Knew you'd come around. Knew you'd come around.
То есть красная, вот поехала. Красная выключаем, да. И
Priority recovered.
И желтый отключает. Так, теперь вот красные, вот желтые. Теперь красные, желтые. Все.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly feigned simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Processing the Rift data is a more optimal course of action than loitering here and not processing the Rift data.
Shall I proceed?
Не начинать.
Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions. I contend that solving of the universal equation then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner, but my query remains. What are your next intentions? Well, perhaps we will discover a Rift data processing complete. Results. The previous protectorate
Результаты переданы. Так, благодаря вашим данным получен точно дадено.
Was below 50%. Therefore, assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable the remaining display case within the entry.
Вы получили, что хотели? Я смотрел в окно и все видела. Пора... Ну, давай сюда. Да, отдай. Да.
Look at that. Nice sturdy design. We should start selling these things.
Yes, hello. I believe together we
Наживу на прикрытие к вознесению.
When you're all done here, head back on the undisputed.
Valid courses of action include further examination of this inhospitable environment, or returning to the ship to pursue leads based on the acquired data. An optimal decision.
Так, из ваших инструкций объявила, что вы виноваты в не преступлении. Вы могли быть важным членом, понятно.
Can't they get some heat on in this place? Back on the undisputed train.
А будем возвращаться на корабль в следующей серии. А на этом все. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Всем до следующей серии. И всем Пока-пока.